Allen for you. Get off on the pain. You're listening to Lone Star Internet Radio. It's 8:07. Like I said, we had a special guest. We get the Lordex Spine Institute of Conroe, Dr. Dana McKirahan, in the studio. So you guys, like I said, go to our Twitter and go to our Facebook or call in if you have questions for the man, 936-647-3776. So right now, though, I'm going to get to know him because he was actually one of our great sponsors last year for the MCEA Great American Duck Race. Do you remember that?
I do.
I remember that, and I just wanted to remind the listeners that you guys are located over what is the exit, the official exit for that?
It is 3083 and I-45. We're right in front of the J.C. Penney's shopping center.
Yes, right there. That's a great little new shopping center. There's a lot going on there, and you're right there facing J.C. Penney, right?
That's correct.
So you come out of your office, and you're like, oh, I feel like going to J.C. Penney's today. But that's where they are located. It's Lordex Spine Institute of Conroe, and I've actually had the privilege of going into the place and seeing what goes on there because basically everyone's getting their pain relieved. That's the way I see it. And you can hear it, too, because some people, you get that, I mean, that's the sound effect. I don't know if that's a CD playing on loop or if that's actual people, but I hear it every time I go in there. Is that something normal that you like to have happen?
It sure is. It is a normal thing that happens every day, but it's fun.
And how long has the Lordex Spine Institute been there?
I've been at this location for a year and a half now, here in Conroe.
Yeah? Wow, so we've been here for a year too, so we're almost, you've been here for a little bit longer, but have you noticed a lot of the growth going on around Conroe and Montgomery County?
Certainly I have. It's been great. Our little shopping center there, it's just constant cars in and out. Sometimes you can't even back out of your own space for a while, but that's good. It's good for business.
I get kind of afraid going in there sometimes because I don't know if I'll be able to get out. But yeah, you definitely have a lot of restaurant choices too. So I can imagine you guys don't have an excuse for not eating well.
We don't have to go far.
No, not at all. But so when somebody has a spinal problem, they come to you guys basically.
Yes, they do sometimes.
Sometimes. Where else would they go?
Well, they might go to the medical doctors.
And,
okay. Get pain medication or other stuff that could be dangerous for you.
Okay, so I'm trying to envision the perfect client for the Lordex Spine Institute.
Well, chiropractic treatment is it's fairly misunderstood. Most people use chiropractic for pain, headaches, neck pain, back pain, sciatica, carpal tunnel. But using chiropractic is really much more advanced and involved than that. But the typical patient may be, back pain going down their legs. That's pretty common for us.
And it's just because of posture, or is it just over, something that's developed over time? What is the most common cases that you run across?
Well, back pain is epidemic in this country and in the world, actually. There's 80 million Americans that suffer from back pain sometime in their life, and it is the most expensive use of medical type care in the United States and the most common cause for loss of work. So we specialize in non-surgical decompression, and people are finding out more and more that we specialize in the really bad degenerative spine cases that create back pain and sciatica, and we reverse those conditions with our technology and our knowledge.
And when people come in, and I know a lot of time when it comes to back pain, it's reoccurring back pain.
Many times it's been going on for a long time. Sometimes it just happened, this week, and it's very acute, very painful. Some of these people cannot even hardly get out of bed. They struggle getting into our office and struggle getting around on and off of our therapy tables. But 90% of the time, they're doing very well with a few treatments.
Yeah, because it's funny. It's chiropractic and other types of services like that. I always encourage people I call it thinking outside the box, because when we're young, the way I say is when we're young, we're going to school, we're always said, oh, you don't feel well, go to the nurse. That's how we go to the nurse. And then, of course, the nurse, if it's bad enough, we call our parents, and then it's up to our parents. And then at one point when we become adults, you gotta take the logical approach to your health. And if things aren't working for you, you got to figure out how to get over this pain. And a lot of times people say, hey, go to a chiropractor, because chiropractor because it's something that might work for you, and it's like a chance, but it's worth it.
Absolutely. It's not only a chance, but a great chance that it will help you. We are born and raised, and we grow up hearing and thinking that if you get sick or if you have pain, go to a medical doctor. However, chiropractic is the place that we believe you should start. Adjusting the spine, taking pressure off the nerves, not only help you feel better with that condition you have, that pain syndrome, but also it helps you become more healthy. And I've noticed that when you adjust a child that has a high fever, chills, they can be back in school in about 30 minutes because the adjustments help boost your immune system.
Yeah, and it's almost chiropractic goes back to the home roots of medical care. It kind of takes everything because it's been going around or it's been taught, or it's been studied, and also been practiced for hundreds of years. Would you say in some form? In
some form. Officially, chiropractic was founded in 1895. But the premises is the nervous system does control and coordinate everything in the body. Mm-hmm. So if you improve the functioning of the nervous system, then these organs of your body are improved as well. The functioning of your organs is very important for our health.
Yeah, it's a domino effect, and it's very important. So I'm sitting here with Lordex Spine Institute's Dr. McKirahan, and we're going to take a quick break. When you come back, we're going to find out more about him personally, because he looks like a guy you got to get to know every time you meet him, because he's the one putting his hands all over you. So you got to get to know the guy. You got to get to know the guy first, right? No? Do you want the audience to get to know you at all?
Get to know the hands. It'll be fine.
There you go. That's what I meant. Here's a little song for you guys. This is Brett Mullins, What a Little Lonely Can Do. You're listening to Lone Star in the Mornings. Don't forget, tweet us your questions. Call in for Dr. McKirahan. We'll be right back.
Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas.
Tired of Waylon, Willie, and the boys? Join me, Gordon Lockhart, for Beethoven, Bach, and the Boys. Every Saturday from 8 to midnight on Lone Star Classical Music After Dark. Symphonies, concertos, and sonatas by composers such as Mozart, Tchaikovsky, and Bernstein. That's Lone Star Classical Music After Dark. Every Saturday from 8 to midnight on irlonestar.com.
Do you ever wonder what's going on in the business community? Are you looking for ways to get plugged in? Cassandra Roshan here, Director of Membership Development with the Greater Conroe, Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce, and I would like to invite you to tune in to Chamber Chat. Tune in the first Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. so you will be in the know for all Chamber happenings for the month. Each month, the Chamber offers 2 free lunch and learn sessions, a networking breakfast, business after hours, membership luncheon, as well as many other special events throughout the year. I will give you a rundown of all programs and events for the month, as well as interview our speakers and hosts of these events. So grab a cup of coffee and tune in to Chamber Chat the first Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. Chat with you then.
A little bit of cross-Canadian ragweed for you folks. Whiskey River, it's 8:20. You're listening to Lone Star in the Mornings. I'm hanging out with Lordex Spine Institute of Conroe's main man chiropractor, Dr. Dana McKirahan, and we're going to get to know him this morning before he puts his hands all over me. That's right. That's a joke. Everyone should be laughing. I cannot hear anybody. And but yeah, so Dr. McKirahan, you're located, your spot's located in Conroe.
Correct.
And where are you from?
I am from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And I have lived in Conroe now for about 12 years. This is my 4th practice.
Okay.
I've been a doctor of chiropractic for 20 years, and it's been an amazing profession. I'm so glad I got into this field because it is a pleasure helping so many people with their health concerns.
Yeah, what's funny is I've never met one person who's been a patient at a chiropractor that's unsatisfied. They've always felt like they got what they needed and they're happy. And I guess you can't really say the same for some other professions, but definitely with people who go to chiropractic are usually happy with what the results are. Would you say?
I would. The studies and questionnaires have been done. Chiropractic is a very profession that is people are very satisfied. with their treatment and their doctor-patient relationship.
So you've been in Conroe for 12 years, and you're right, 12 years, and the center has been open for a year and a half. And I want to remind people the way to get to Lordex is just visit them online to get more information. LordexSpineInstituteofConroe.com is the website that you like people to visit, right?
That's correct. You can shorten that to LSIOC.com.
Oh, LSIOC.com.
I'd like to tell the audience that they can also, there are some videos, photographs of our practice, and they can actually print off coupons that will help save them some money on their first visits or for a massage.
Okay, yeah, because you do masssages. That's right.
correct.
So you can go in and get your spine readjusted and then get a massage, or is it which one goes first?
Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter? No. But so what would you say the one thing that you guys offer that's different than other chiropractics?
Well, about 8 years ago, I was suffering from degenerative spine myself. My lumbar spine had bulging discs. I almost was losing the use of my leg. And a friend of mine introduced me to what's called non-surgical decompression. And I tried that treatment 4 times for myself, and it worked so well, I bought a machine and put it in my practice that I had in the Woodlands. And before I knew it, I had somebody on that machine every 30 minutes of every day, helping people who had the really bad degenerative, disc bulges, disc herniations, sciatica. And this treatment is proven scientifically to reverse bulging discs and has almost a 90% effective rate.
Oh, wow.
So it is a very rare service. Most people don't know about it, and most chiropractors don't do it. The technology has been around for about 30 years, studied for, there are many studies out there on it. But it's kind of expensive equipment, but it's very effective. And we keep our prices down pretty low for people who need this treatment. I've had about 3,000 people on decompression alone through the years.
Oh, wow. 3,000 people in the past 12 years, 10 years?
Past 8 years.
Past 8 years since the machine.
But
yeah.
I've had about 20,000 patients totally.
Okay. And would you say since the beginning of your practice 20 years ago, what has been the biggest change today?
Well, I would say it's chiropractic has been more and more studied and scientifically proven. The differences probably are that medical doctors accept chiropractic, and we're finding out the decompression idea much more readily nowadays, where they used to kind of, don't do that because they didn't understand it. Now they're understanding what chiropractic is. And you have DOs, which are doctor of osteopaths. They're medical doctors basically, but they also have some chiropractic training. So they are very, very attuned and receptive of chiropractic. And you see a lot more referrals from medical doctors these days.
Oh, wow. So it is becoming more of a brand to reach out because it
is.
Because like I said earlier in one of our other segments, it's thinking outside the box to help your pain. And a lot of people do go to the extremes, and they need to think about it as chiropractic as being an option for people.
It's a conservative approach. A lot of medical doctors are thinking, hey, we as a society are getting strung out on drugs. We have hydrocodone addictions and other pain medication addictions. And the real prudent medical doctors are saying that that's not healthy for our society.
Yes, I agree. So like you said earlier, you've been around in Conroe for 12 years, and the Lordex Spine Institute of Conroe has been here for a year and a half. What involvement in the community do you have?
Well, we do a lot of networking. We are involved with different church organizations where we donate not only monetarily, but we donate for raffles. We are involved in other charities such as the Montgomery County Assistance League. We've done the duck races a few years. I try to give back to the community as much as I can as the community gives to us.
Okay. Okay, well, I know you were talking earlier about how you get your clients. What is one of the ways you do get your clients, like the biggest way, the best way? Well,
in the past, it's always been telephone book directories, but that's kind of out now. And if you do advertisement, it's mostly the internet now.
Mm-hmm.
However, our best compliments come, and our most of our patient increase is when happy patients refer others, their friends or family, to us. That's really our best compliment we get, and that happens daily pretty much.
Well, I'm hanging out with Dr. Dana McKirahan with Lordex Spine Institute of Conroe. Make sure to check them out online. Now, what is the shortened version? It's
lsioc.com.
lsioc.com. And you guys also have a Facebook page.
Yes, we do.
And on what did you use the Facebook page for our audience? Why would they need to go to your Facebook page?
You can go in and like us. That would be nice. We also have videos and write-ups and stories on our Facebook.
Okay. Well, we'll be right back. We're going to listen to a couple songs, but before we do get back, I'm going to give you guys an updated weather report. The doctor and I were having disputes about what the weather was like, but I was right, yes, because I said you don't mess with the weather guy. But it is 49 degrees right now, sunny with a high near 77 today. We got 5 to 10 miles wind from the south coming through all throughout the day. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low around 51. It's going to be a beautiful day. If you have a chance, get out to the lake. Too bad you can't find the drone anymore. They found it a couple days ago, so don't be searching for the drone anymore in the lake. And the lake is full, by the way, first time since 2010. So this summer is going to be very, very cool for Conroe. The weather forecast is brought to you by Donald Wick Public Relations. You've seen the billboards. That's right. Wicked Publicity. Contact them today at 832-326-1965 and visit them online at wickedpublicity.com. Song coming up. Here's a little Fam Hamilton live version of Hold On Tight. You listen to Lone Star in the Mornings. We'll be right back.
Play a new one for you.
Have you ever wandered around a parking lot trying to look like you actually know where you parked? Then you'll love the Mark and Cindy Show. If buying toilet paper with aloe vera is the most exciting thing you're going to do today, then you'll love the Mark and Cindy Show. Even if you haven't tweeted, you'll still love the Mark and Cindy Show.
How about twerking?
Ew, that was one step over the line, Mark.
Well, you said toilet paper.
Look, we want listeners to tune in to the Mark and Cindy Show at 10 o'clock every weekday morning here on Lone Star Internet Radio.
The Mark and Cindy Show, it's like visiting with your best friends for coffee, except we will never stiff you with a check.
And one of us always knows what she's talking about.
Well, okay, but it's still called the Mark and Cindy Show. You know that.
We'll see. The Mark and Cindy Show. Tune in to Lone Star Radio every weekday morning at 10 o'clock.
Hello, I'm Bonita DeRosa, Animal Control Officer for the City of Willis. We invite you to tune in to Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 a.m. for the Willis Hour. On the first Thursday of the month, the Willis Hour will be covering upcoming events and news about the city. Join in the conversation with your city officials and other leaders in the community. On the third, we will be doing a recap of the last City Council meeting. The mission of the City of Willis is to provide high-quality services, accountability, and professional commitment to our citizens. We pledge to provide those who live, work, and visit our city an effective government that is open and responsive to the needs and values of the community. Again, we invite you to tune in on Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 for the Willis Hour.
I like the little guitar solo at the end there. You're listening to Lone Star in the Mornings. That was Phil Hamilton's with Hold On Tight. It's a great song. I like Phil Hamilton. You should check that CD out. You're listening to Lone Star in the Mornings. It's 8:35. I'm hanging out here with Dr. Dana McKirahan of the Lordex Spine Institute of Conroe, located north of Conroe, right facing the J.C. Penney over there. We're going to give him a little moment right here. Doctor, if you want to tell the listeners how to find you, what your specialty is, and really what is going to sell somebody to come in.
Okay, thank you, Dick. What we do is you can find us on our website, lsioc.com. You can print off some coupons off that. You can see videos and pictures and see what we do. Read about us there if you like. Our phone number is 936-756-3747. And our courteous staff will handle your call, and quite courteously. So if you have back pain, sciatica, headaches, neck pain, these are warning symptoms or signs telling you that nature is telling you there's something going on that should be handled. And in my opinion, most chiropractors' opinions, putting medication on top of that, putting some type of drug on it, is not going to solve the problem. We are trained as chiropractors to get to the root of the problem, spend plenty of time with you trying to diagnose and determine what's happening, and give you the proper treatment to actually not just cover it up, but take care of the problem, eliminate the problem. And it usually is a pinched nerve. And if you have bulging herniated discs, please talk to us first before you see a surgeon, because over 90% of the time we can help those with those conditions. Just give us a chance, give us a call. We have a no-charge consultation, as always, and this will help you understand better what's going on with you. We educate you. We determine what's happening with you. Bring in your MRI or X-rays. I'll go over those with you at no charge. And it helps us determine what's best for you, and you decide what you do without stress or pressure. So don't let the pain that you have run your life. Come to Lordex Spine Institute of Conroe, and we'll help keep the pep in your step. Thank you very much, Dick.
You're welcome. I think it's, like I said, anybody who feels like they have a problem, don't hesitate. Go get it checked out. See if, it really is that simple. It is. So check out. And you got it. You got it right here. It's all you.
And I like to tell the audience that we also accept most everyone's insurance. Insurance is one of these things that help you pay. It doesn't pay everything always. We have copay and deductibles, but we accept everyone's insurance. So if you have health insurance, that's great. If you don't, we have great prices that are non-insurance prices. So give us a call. There's a chance we can help you live a better life, more vital life, pain-free.
And that phone number is?
936-756-3747.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for coming in. We got some great music coming up, so you know what to do. Tweet us, Facebook us, your song requests. The Mark and Cindy Show is coming up at 10 o'clock, talking about Western television, so make sure you check that out. Here's some Brett Watts, though, the Bible, and a belt. You're listening to Lone Star Internet Radio.
Hey everyone, this is Tina, your host from Retro Saturdays. I wanted to invite you to visit the Lone Star Studios here in downtown Conroe, Texas. We're all volunteers here, and we need your help in serving the Montgomery County area. Radio media is a fun field to be in. Lone Star Internet Radio serves Montgomery County with news, current events, local programming, and of course, music. If you are interested in volunteering and sharing your talents in media, go to irlonestar.com and let us hear from you. Lone Star Internet Radio, serving Montgomery County from the heart of downtown Conroe.